Welcome everybody to the ELLICSR Kitchen. Today we have a very special class. ELLICSR has had an ongoing relationship with the Canadian Cancer Society, and we're very excited to be continuing that partnership today here in the ELLICSR Kitchen. So we have our special guest, Tracy Torchetti, and she is the Senior Manager of Cancer Information. Welcome, Tracy. And you know us. I'm Christy Brissette, the registered dietitian.
I'm Jeremy Capone. I'm the wellness chef here at ELLICSR. And thank you again, everybody, for coming out. And I'm going to pass it on to Tracy.
Sure. Well, it's so wonderful being here. And I'm so excited not only to taste some delicious food today, but also to tell you about our newly updated booklet called Eating Well When You Have Cancer. And this booklet offers ideas and tips to help you manage the symptoms of cancer, to help you manage the side effects of treatment that affect the way that you eat. And it also has ideas on menus, food preparation, some shopping, that sort of thing. Now, how your eating is affected will obviously depend on the type of cancer that you have and the type of treatment that you receive. But the goal really for everyone is the same. It's to eat as well as you can and to stay strong throughout treatment. Another great feature is that we've got 10 fantastic recipes in this booklet given to us by cancer survivors, caregivers, and society volunteers. And Jeremy and Christy have agreed to make 3 of those recipes for you today. And they are tomato soup, nut and fruit quinoa salad, and applesauce spice muffins. And I'm sure you'll love them.
So we're cooking the quinoa. Really simple ratio, 2 to 1. It's the same with millet. If you want to cook millet, use that instead. So we're going to add 2 cups of water. You can use stock too. This is a great way to include a little bit more flavor, a little more nutrition. Is add vegetable stock, add chicken stock. The quinoa absorbs any liquid that you put in there. So if you flavor that water, it's going to end up in the quinoa. So a great way to cook it. So 2 cups water or stock with 1 cup of quinoa. Bring it to a boil. Cover it with a lid. And then lower the heat and cook it for about 15 minutes or so. I did it ahead of time. I saved you the amazing excitement of cooking quinoa in front of you. And so this is what it looks like. It fluffs up. You want to take the cover off. Just let some of that extra moisture sort of evaporate and dry up a little bit. And then you can use it right away. You can store it in the refrigerator, use it later. We're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So we have some pumpkin seeds. You can use sunflower seeds. In the recipe, use sunflower seeds. Some raisins, some dried cranberries, apricots, almonds, all delicious, colorful.
These are going to add some extra calories to our salad. They're also adding some important nutrients. So your dried fruit are going to contain antioxidants, which can help lower inflammation and give us some good nutrition, as well as the nuts, which add extra protein to the salad. They also have fat, but it's a healthy type of fat, polyunsaturated fat. So that's good from a heart health perspective. So adding some nuts to what's already a healthy diet can actually reduce your LDL cholesterol, or your lousy cholesterol in the blood.
Is that what the L stands for?
The L, well, yeah.
L stands for lousy.
I call it the lousy cholesterol, or people say bad cholesterol, but when your doctor talks about your LDL, that's a good way to remember. The LDL you want low, and the HDL is the healthy cholesterol. So you want that one to be higher.
And so now we're adding some apples here. It's going to give it a really nice freshness. Use what's in season as well. I mean, strawberries, you'll have some of the young spring strawberries. I saw them the other day at the farmer's market. Those would be fantastic in here. You can use those as well. Pears are really nice. They had a really nice crispiness. If you're making it right away, you can add it in, as I'm doing here. If you're going to serve it a little bit later, cut up your apples, your pears. These sorts of fruits, when you cut them, they oxidize a little bit quicker than other fruits. So what that means, as soon as the oxygen hits it, it's going to turn kind of brown. So what you can do is add a little bit of lemon juice, leave it in a bowl, and then when you're ready to add it later. That lemon juice is going to slow down that oxidation process. It's going to add some great flavor as well. So fresh mint. I love the addition in this recipe of fresh mint. Again, this is just going to be a very refreshing, a very bright recipe. The mint goes really, really well with this. But if you like basil, go for basil, parsley, anything there. And I'm just going to roughly chop this. And actually, while I do this, Tracy, we're going to get you dirty a little bit, or hopefully not dirty. You're going to do the dressing.
I hope the lid fits.
So really nice dressing here. We have maple syrup, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of Dijon mustard. You can use honey mustard. The recipe called for honey mustard. Dijon has just got a little bit more of that heat. So again, it's just a preference thing. And this is just a little bit of water. Really, really simple, delicious recipe. And you're gonna add it to this mason jar.
Okay, I can do that.
And then do your best Tom Cruise impression
I've been practicing.
and shake it up. You can do it better. I think over the shoulder, it tastes better. There we go.
How's
There
that?
we go.
Can I get some encouragement from
Yes.
you?
Go, Tracy! Great way to emulsify your
Perfect.
dressing.
Beautiful.
And then you don't have to necessarily use the whole thing. You know, some people like more dressing, some people like a lighter amount. So doing
That's
it in a jar, you can keep that in your fridge for a couple of days, and if you want to keep the salad for longer.
Yes, so this will make probably twice as much dressing as you'll need for this recipe. So we'll add a little bit there. But I mean, it's very, very quick, very simple. The hardest part is probably cooking the quinoa and then maybe shaking the dressing. I don't know how hard.
It was
That's
very
pretty-
difficult.
okay.